Hi there, it's me, your friendly neighborhood alien stranded here on the Circum Sun, Hikaru Star. Handcam day. As you can see, I got a little new setup. I made this little pencil holder, and by made I mean I printed it up and struggled getting this thing put together. I made this little drawing stand out of my rainbow filament so it could be pretty. But I figured that way I have like at an angle where I can see it easily enough, but still put it on the cam on that or on cam. I've reset my tin so I can. I'm trying to keep all my art stuff kind of together, or at least my drawing stuff. But yeah, I got a pencil sharpener here and pencil tools and stuff. So today is a drawing stream. What am I drawing? I don't know yet. You'll see me doing this a lot because I'm not used to this setup yet. Getting used to it. I literally I made like an adapter so I could put a camera mount to hold my phone up onto a microphone stand because of how much space I got right there. So, what am I going to draw today? I am so well planned on this. Is my post even get posted? Yeah, okay. Sorry, Blue Sky has been having issues today, so I want to get a ruler down too. I was gonna get a ruler down, I forgot completely about that. But I'm just gonna try to draw some pictures today. And get a ruler out too. I don't know what I'm gonna draw today. The problem with the ARKit compatible model going through VTube Studio right now is this kind of bounciness I seem to have. I'm not sure how I like it, but I wanted to try it because then I still have all my interactions available, like throwing pies, bringing me some water. I don't know what all that was about. But I wanted all this stuff back. I wanted all that stuff back. So now none of the other models that you can get with the rewards and stuff there. So what am I gonna draw today? Like I haven't figured out what out. Huh. Huh. I'm just gonna draw random stuff, whatever comes to mind right now. Oops. I'm hoping this stays up. What do I have near me? I got this. In case I needed to do some tracing or inking or anything. No, no, no. I'm just going to set this up so maybe I have something a little higher than this little ledge. And I'm just going to do a quick tape to my mat. That way, let's catch my pat something down. I think this little stand I printed up is more meant for like drawing tablets or something. That's what I got. That should keep that from slipping down too much. Okay, with my pencil. Okay. I have like a little doodle on a notepad. I have like just within my line of sight. See if I can make it. Okay. I even got a sonic screwdriver in my. It doesn't work anymore, but fourth Doctor sonic screwdriver. I miss this set design. This idea of sonic screwdriver design. I need to do some touch ups to it and maybe fix it. Yeah, one of my pencil container. Is my hand broom down here still? Where's my hand broom? Oh, there's my hand broom. There it is. Ugh. And I got colored pencils here because I do want to do some coloring, but the Copics. Didn't seem to be working for me. And I mean, the markers are fine. I'm like I'm not a professional artist. I'm just doing this one for sort of fun to start the day off with. I'll probably just completely do something completely different soon. But I need to get the what am I gonna do out of the system? I just need to start. So this is probably just gonna stay in pencil. But let me get my keyboard here. Okay. Ow. I'm just looking for a reference image. Ooh. I don't think I could. No, I mean, I think it's pretty, but I don't think I can really. I don't think I'm ready for an insect wing yet. There we go. I would say, I'm going to be honest. I really haven't been in an art class since high school, and from what I remember of art class, in the like freshman class, you know, you had like a couple projects. No, you might learn something, but if you were like when you got to like advanced art, the teacher was basically you have free reign. No, you had like a free reign to do something. You had like maybe one, two projects you had to do in a term out of a list of projects. But for the most part, you had free reign on what you wanted to do. You had like complete free reign on what you wanted to do. So you have like a board of projects that you could do if you wanted to. And like a board that you could do if you wanted to. And then you had to do like two. But you could choose what you wanted. And I would say now it would be more like a board of craft project. But it's like, what looks interesting to you? So if you wanted to do like a little, photography, you could, you know, take photos, airbrushing, painting, making things out of copper, silk screening. You had that option. That kind of thing. You could do basically whatever you want. One of my friends ended up like making a cabin out of wood dowels for his entire senior year. Meanwhile, I'm like playing with making things out of copper or airbrushing, silk screening, photography, the occasional bit of pottery. That's kind of having fun. Doing whatever doing whatever I wanted to do. I have to say I loved it. It was a great art class. Even though I didn't learn much about like art theory and stuff. It was one of those easy A classes. I don't know if kids today still have easy A classes. I'm sure they do. But it was a fun class. I loved that class. I missed that. That was a good class. It was just a truly fun class. Little blood drips here. I forgot that area. That's blue. I thought this would be cool. I should. Hmm. Doesn't want to stay up. It keeps sliding. There. A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. I just want to let my imagination just go with that. It's like, this is high quality. Oh no, never mind. I thought this was real. This is a Stanford. A colorific. This one's a Crayola. And so is this one. I like the metallic. I just pulled like a lot of colored pencils out of my stash yesterday. I just mm, mm. I just want to have a little fun. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab something. Oh, okay. Because I'm using my phone as a motion capture, and I do want to at least got battery in here. I have a memory card in here. That's a big question. I don't have a memory card. Do I have a memory card in my camera bag? That's the question. No, why would I have a memory card in my camera? Okay, where are my memory cards? Seriously. I don't have a memory card in my camera. Here we go. Here's a memory card. Ah! Ah! There we go. Up. Okay. I want to get a picture of this. Seriously? I miss it. What day is it? 15th? 16th. This is an older camera, as you can tell. Wow. Mm. I didn't break my camera. Okay. I don't think I'm quite ready for me yet. Hmm. What do I want to draw next? I just got to draw. I did not draw any time this week. I was like, oh, maybe I'll draw sometime this week. But then it's like I got this and 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 this I want to do. Hmm. I'm gonna try something. Um. How am I gonna do this? Where can I put it? Uh, trying to think of something that I have like in front of me that I can attempt to draw. Fortunately, I got my mic stand. I got a mic stand holding up my camera. I really don't want to draw one of my Power Rangers helmets or any of my Power Rangers stuff. I just kind of want my imagination go today. And I'm looking, and I kind of want to draw one of my puppets, but I have no way of like holding it up within my line of sight because way, they're like way over there. And I have to turn my head, and they're not a great angle. Hmm. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do to hold them up. It's like all the things that I could use. Let me see if I get anything in my Dropbox. My main computer's right over here, so I gotta move things around. Okay. Okay, good. I do have my patterns in case I need to print them up. Hmm. What's this picture? Oh, it was an outfit. I kind of want to make a puppet with that outfit sometime. Very cute outfit. What's this? Oh, that was like a pretty cool coat I saw in a doll package. Oh, I miss you, Jake. You were a good boy. And a black lab I had, years ago. Oh, definitely. See, I this is something I want to do. Do I have a thing I can put pictures in? I'm trying to get people to want to do this with me. At least my friends. Seems to be difficult, but I kind of want to go to the car, like go to the local con like that, where we're all just dressed up as Beaker. I mean, honestly, that's terrifying. That that would be so much fun, and have one as Goth Beaker. So want to do that. I do want to make a Beaker puppet sometime too. I want to make a Beaker puppet and maybe a Dr. Bunsen honeydew sometime. But and of course, I closed the folder. Why would I keep the folder open? I'm a brilliant person. But gives me an idea. So they're trying to draw me. I am going to. Hmm. Keyboard. Beaker. First search result. After typing in Beaker is Beaker. I just want to get a look at Beaker's hair. Actually, do I have one? I might have one. Wait a second. So there were these a few years ago. There were these uh little Muppet Lego blind bags. I also got Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, but I got two of my favorite Muppets out of like all the Muppets. I don't know exactly where they would be in my list of top Muppets, but Bunsen and Beaker are definitely two of my favorites. Yeah, I want to draw Beaker with his mouth closed. Now the hair is the fun part. Hmm. Okay. Let me get my. I'm definitely more comfortable with colored pencils than I am with the Copic, I think. Shading, not so much yet. So I'm not worrying about shading. This is more of a sketch stream than a drawing stream. Whoops. I was this week I was like thinking of like what it would be like if I had like a drawing tablet. And stay up. And like, doing like a drawing stream with a drawing tablet for me who hasn't really drawn that much in like 20 years. And, it's like that would be nice to have a drawing tablet. It'd be really nice to have a drawing tablet. But then I got to thinking, how often would I be using it? Like, how often would I use a drawing tablet? And I realized I wouldn't be using it that much. I'd be using it for, basically drawing streams like this. That would pretty much be when I would actually be using a drawing tablet. I've got to do something. But I get to think, it's like thinking about it like that. It's like I'm only be using it for like streams. I don't do commissions. What else would I be using a drawing tablet for? And even if I, felt like I was good enough of an artist to take commissions, it was like, do I really want to? I mean, I like drawing for fun. I like drawing for fun. If I started, you know, if I started drawing for like, commissions or anything, if I started taking commissions, that would feel like I'm drawing for work. And I don't really feel like I want to do that. No? So it's like I wouldn't be able to justify a drawing tablet. Meanwhile, like this 3D printer I have that costs like over $350, it's like, yeah, I can justify it with with this, with the doll, with the little thing I just made so I could turn a microphone holder or microphone stand into a camera holder for my, for back here for Halloween. I can easily justify, like, yeah, I will spend that kind of money. But for, how often I draw? Not really. I don't think I could justify that. You know what? If I'm going to be constantly getting my keyboard out, I should have that. I had an idea while I was talking about that. What else I want to draw? Um, this one's going to be difficult, but I know what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go grab something, grab a reference. I will be right back, and I'm going to go put Beaker back. I'm just going over to my bookshelf. So, still in here. Okay, there we go. So, I'm a fan of the 1966 Batman series. I think it's funny. I think it's silly. I think it's goofy, and I definitely, and to be perfectly honest, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. I'm gonna try this. I mean, I don't have all the colored pencils I need for this, but I'm not gonna get too accurate. But I'm gonna try to draw Batman. Okay, I don't know where my compass is. I had a geometry teacher who could, geometry, physics, chemistry teacher who could draw like perfect circles every time. It was so impressive. I can't. But, he would like get up to the blackboard, stick the chalk right at the bottom and just go, just a big old circle. And it was just amazing. Still one of the most impressive moments because, he's teaching geometry and physics and chemistry and he was a fun teacher. Don't get me wrong. But we had like, somebody, I forgot exactly which class it was, but one of the classes I was in with him might have been geometry. Um, one of the kids in the back of the class or back of the class was falling asleep, and he took one of the eye wash bottles he taught chemistry and aimed it just perfectly from the front of the room, squeezed it. The water went from the water bottle to the back of the room, right into that kid's face, right onto the kid, waking him up. It was hilarious. One of the coolest things I have ever seen. Okay, we got what? Oh, a little off. Nope. About 86. Yeah, that's more center than the other one was. Okay. 86. That's 5 millimeters. Oh boy, so 81 divided by 3. That would be 9 times 3, that'd be 27. So about 29-ish? Okay. Pretty square jaw. This is like half remembered from the How to Draw Anime tutorial website from back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm going to be making this as a Ranger key sometime too. Probably in the next batch of Ranger keys. Okay, so Adam West Shaw was pretty square. I'm going to do this as a costume too someday. I need to get this kind of bodysuit, but I got the material for everything else. And I can find things to make the inner part of the cowl on online. But I figure this way I don't have to draw hair. Hmm. Ow. Ah. 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 Ow. 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 When I was picking up my keyboard, my finger hit that button. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Oh, volume went like way up. And I got headphones on. What are they doing? Nope, nope. Need a reference so I can remember shapes. More, I just want to remember shapes. Nope, I'm too high. In my drink. The eye looks a little too small to me. You know what? I can draw bigger. In a while. Okay. You know what? Let's stop. I'll worry about eyes in a bit. No, no, no. It's not going to be exact. I'm not. You need to go outside, crypto. You need to go outside. Go, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I think my puppy needs to go outside, go potty. I think he needs to go outside, go potty. So I'll be right back. See ya in a second, or 20 or 30 or however many. Be back soon. Did that? I think my string controller froze for a second. You know what? I'm gonna restart my stream controller. See if it comes back on. It's weird. But when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a comic book artist. Along with many other things too. Like I wanted to work for a major metropolitan newspaper and wear a suit. I'm not gonna worry about drawing eyes, I think. Yeah. what? You're fine. I only had to check your paws to make sure you didn't step in poop. My goodness. My dog thinks I betrayed him. I had to check his paws for poop. And he's like, I don't think my woman likes me no more. Person, why don't you like me? I'm just going to add a little roundness to the chin here. I'm just going to start coloring. Now. Oh, I do. That's kind of greenish. I'm going to see if I have like a sky bluish pencil. It might. Okay, there we go. It, I got 2 black pencils. I don't need 2. Of course, the light's breaking. we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking down while I'm drawing here. There we go. One thing I always thought about about Batman, at least the modern, the dark and gritty, starting with like the 80s and 90s discourse around Batman, how like the 1960s one, the Adam West one, is like too silly, like prepared for every situation, uh um what was it? The anti shark, the shark repellent bat spray, kind of prepared. And yet modern Batman, the serious Batman, serious modern Batman. Can never be defeated because, he's always prepared for anything. All all modern Batman is just dark and gritty Adam West. That's all it is. Or at least that's what fans want Batman to be. Just dark and gritty this. This is very awkward, you know that. But I also got a microphone like right in the way. I was gonna use pink because really what I got. I don't have any real flesh tone. Not the best, but okay, stop. Stop falling on me, okay? You're supposed to stay up. Kind of why I got you. I printed you up. I'm just drawing the symbol that's on this toy. Okay. Next. Okay, I'm gonna go put Batman back first. I'm gonna go put Batman back first. And oh. Okay. I don't know what else I want to draw. I'm trying to take a look at things. Like I can't find anything I want to draw. Hmm. I'm trying to think of what else I want to draw. Hmm. I don't want to draw. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. What do I want to draw? Hmm. What else do I got? What's wrong thing? Hmm. Trying to think of something to draw. Problem is, can't think of anything to draw. So I found this picture of my cat, my sadly deceased kitty. She was this is Trixie. She was a good kitty. She was a very good kitty. She was the most kitty to ever kitty. I miss her. But that's not what I was looking for. Trying to find something to draw. Hmm. Huh. Really need like hooks or something to hang this from. I guess put you there. I'll put you there. Trying to move some stuff around here so I can. Oh, have a spot to put my keyboard. Hmm. Can't think of anything else I really want to draw. Honestly, I do want to draw something else. I do want to continue drawing. I just don't have any ideas other than drawing on a puppet. But any stand I have where I could have like the puppet in like eyesight are blocked off by the dog bed, and there's a sleeping dog on it. And I don't want to wake my sleeping dog because he's adorable. Hmm. Weird. That makes life a little less distracting on me. Hmm. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull something down. I have something else I kind of want to. I mean, like I said, all I'm doing is really more sketching, but I kind of want. I got something else. I want to just get practice. Something I can practice on. Be right back. Okay, let's move the keyboard. Ugh. Oh, God. Okay, this down. Old art print. Okay. Ah, gently, gently, gently. Don't want to knock anything down. But this is what I'm thinking of sketching out. My Pink Ranger helmet. And I place it like, oh, good, I can. Okay, now, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my Pink Ranger helmet. Or a Pink Ranger helmet, but that's why I pulled out this pencil. Hmm. No. Yeah. Yeah, this should be big enough. Hmm. Whoops, a little too thick. That's fine. Okay. No, I'm not going to get exact. Okay. This time I am doing some serious racing. Hmm. Hmm. Ow. Okay. Hmm. Mm. And a little went down the wrong pipe, I guess. Mm. I think it's not perfect. Ah, ow. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll do like pull out like one of those how to draw books, and I'll do some so I can find some like drawing tutorials or something online. I don't know. Ow, 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 ow. I'm jealous of the people who can knock out like a high quality drawing without thinking. It feels like, I mean, they've just gotten, they've, they've practiced so much. They have the skill level from the practice that they can just like draw their characters so simply, so easily. And then there's me. Who really hasn't practiced, even in the few weeks since I last drew. Now I feel like I'm struggling a bit. But I am feeling a little more confident than I did last time. I can at least say that. I took liberties. Well, let's say that. Can I get rid of a pencil? No, I want to get rid of the screen one. I'm going to put the silver metallic in here. Okay. Okay. Um, do I want to do one more? Yeah. I'm gonna go put my Pink Ranger back, okay? I'm gonna put my helmet back. After. After. Let's see if we can squeeze my ears in here. I think I've gotten this thing. Oh. Let's do it. Just it this way? There we go. No, no. Yeah. What? Just that way. Okay. Okay. Make sure that that's on. Get my ears in here. Oh, get my ears in here. Oh, nope. Doesn't quite fit. Ugh. I really wish this fit my head better. I really wish this would fit my head better. Okay. We'll put this back where it belongs because I don't have a lot of room right at the craft table. Megazord is staying up. My cheap Megazord is staying up. Okay. So I thought I'd try. I think I've gotten it on me like one time, and it was like the third time I've tried. Not even the first time. Anything else I want to try to draw? Yes. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Stay off. Okay, stay up. No. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. No, I don't think I'm ready for this yet. I'm stressing out too much by trying to draw myself again. I can't think of anything else I want to draw. Time is it? 4:15. I can't think of anything else I want to draw. At least nothing else I'm ready to draw. So I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a little early. Try to get out, maybe get a short walk in while the sky's still blue, because the sky turned blue, and I guess the weather might be a little better. So I'm gonna call it like way early after only a couple hours, but at least I got some drawing done and I had some fun. I got like how much did I get done? Look at my book here. This is just some quick sketches. That first self portrait I did, it's still humiliating. I feel so embarrassed by that. I got a purple people eater. I think that's really kind of cute. Kind of like it. I got Beaker, two, Batman, and the Pink Ranger. I really like this one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I don't know why, but this one's just my favorite. I love this one. I adore this one. So I got four drawings done, or four sketches. So yeah, I think I did okay. I'll do some more next time. In a few weeks. Um, I'll be back on Sunday with The Sims, and I will be next week's hand cam is I am going to make a little puppet. Let me show you what I'm going to be making. I already have like a handful of these. I'll go grab one right now. I'm just gonna go grab one. Where's the zipper on this thing? Pull it up. Where's the? Right there's the hole. I'm gonna make one of these. I don't know what color I'm going to make it. I'll see what purse I have. I'm going to make another one of these suckers next week. So Sunday Sims, next week, next week, this. I forgot I had one with these eyeballs. No, what are you looking around for, man? Huh? I'm sorry. 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 I'm being silly. I'm going to make one of those. So, I'll be back next week with one of those and Sunday with the Sims. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on the flip side. Bye.